Hello, beautiful Taurus, you wandering bull. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so Pisces, the Empress of Light, and our light is inspired by darkness. If you're tuning in today, I do not believe it is by coincidence. I do believe that you are one of the collective. And I feel like there's a mass awakening. I did it for Pisces, so I'm going to ask Pendulum if there is a mass awakening going on amongst the collective. Yeah. So yeah, please hit that subscribe button if you've ever been weird, or if everybody ever called you weird or crazy or evil. Maybe you're not spiritual, because we're not weird. We're not crazy. We're not evil. We are powerful. We are the truth, and we are the light. We are the collective. Like we're just amazing, aren't we? Yeah. So yeah, this reading is for Taurus. I did go through all the signs, and I did, if this is your first time watching, I did 7 days out of the darkness, 3 card spread, past, present, and future, from the Oracle card, Keepers of the Light Oracle card deck. Yeah. And so I've been working with Oracle cards for a while, and I was kind of called into tarot. I've been watching tarot card readings, and when they're putting the cards down, I'm seeing things and I'm feeling things for myself. I don't really know how to read tarot. So I'm kind of showing you guys like beginner, you don't really see how they learned how to do tarot. So, yeah, we're going to get into the reading, and, this is a beginner. So I think what's really cool is if you read tarot, you can read more than I can read in the cards. And this is just spirit, so I'm not making anything up. So you'll be able to still see the cards that spirit pulled for you if you're more into cards than I am. Please forgive if I don't give you all the information. I just don't know that yet. Like right now, I'm just going to give you on the card. I haven't got into the wands and the swords and the numbers and one step at a time. So I'm just going to Google the card because they gave me a little piece of paper. If you haven't seen the video where I actually, when I received the package, please look at that video, and I show everything that I got with it. And I did find out that this is a pendulum. Guys, my pendulum found me. I didn't even know what a pendulum was. And I do believe that spirit kind of intervened because when I was looking at my history, first of all, I thought I ordered something that looked like the Oracle card deck. It came with cards and with a book and cards. And I'm used to the books. I was looking at things with books, tarot cards with books. Somehow I ended up getting this, and then you see that little bandana thing? It came with that, and not, so it came with that. And I had to Google this. I thought it was a necklace, but it's a pendulum, and it's really pretty. And then it has a little crescent moon. And if you don't believe that spirit is real, please go back and look at my moonlit readings, because I was like, I know that there's something going on with me in the moon, and so I'm going to be getting more into that. Look for that content coming. But what I wanted to do, we're going to do it real quick, is I wanted to show you straight up that pendulums are real, okay? Because I spooked out. I was like, oh my gosh. So, see, this is going to be a good reading, Taurus, because every time it's a good reading, the camera falls. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Alrighty, so try to just get everything adjusted. Please forgive me. Oh, come on. Let me take this off. That's what's doing it. Okay. So a pendulum pretty much is a way to just connect with spirit. And remember, all of the wisdom is remembered. And all the questions that we need come from within. So everything you need to know, you pretty much already know. That's how it works, So all of these things are just tools to just be able to tap into that, the stones and everything, just to be able to tap into that power within. It's amazing. So I was freaking everybody out. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. I was like, pendulum, is there a mass awakening among the collective right now? Because I just want to make sure I'm not crazy getting on YouTube looking weird, dumb, so I was like, pendulum, maybe I should put you down so you can see it better. Pendulum, is there a mass awakening right now? So I was seeing people when I started to Google after I realized I had a pendulum. Okay. So I Googled to see, how do you read it? I read up on it. So normally if it's a yes, it's from your middle finger to your wrist. It's going to be swinging this way. If it's a no, it'll be going from your thumb to your pinky that way. And if it's unclear or maybe later, it'll go circular. So when you get your pendulum, you're actually supposed to bless it, cleanse it, and then, ask Spirit what your yes and your no looks like. And mine all swing the right way. When I asked Spirit, what does my yes look like? It went up and down. And then it went side to side for no. And then it went circular. I mean, it just, ooh, it was spooky. And then it was even weirder because I asked it to stop. You know, by the laws of gravity, if something's swinging and it's supposed to slow down before it stops. But it was swinging and it just stopped. Oh, Lord. So pendulums are real. I'm going to ask in front of you and see if it says the same thing. I asked with Pisces when I did their reading. My first beginner's tarot card reading for Pisces. Then I asked Spirit what signs I was supposed to be reading for. And it was just you and Pisces for today. And Ophiuchus, which is the 13th sign. So if you don't know what that is and you're curious, check that one out. So, Spirit, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to get a lot in and not take forever. So, a lot of people were holding it, you know, kind of like this or whatever. I kind of just let mine dangle and I keep my hand straight. Unfortunately, I was trying to see how I could get it in the frame where you all could see it. And I was trying to hold it from this middle part, but I have to hold it from way up here. And so I hope that you're trusting. I really can't do this for you. So if you're one of the collective and you have a pendulum, you know that they work. I can't prove it to you that it works. Just prove it to yourself. You know, they say your pendulum's supposed to find you. Mine did. Or if you go pick one out, I guess the stone speaks to you or something. Normally, the best one is wood. Just letting you know. So we're going to see what Spirit says about this mass awakening. So again, it'll look like this for no, and then you won't really be able to see yes, because yes will be coming towards us, okay? So you have it still. When you start out, it's completely still. Is there, okay, Spirit. Is there a mass awakening among the collective? Is there a mass awakening among the collective? Okay, so it's swinging back and forth, y'all. Oh my gosh. Okay, that is so spooky. I wish y'all could see. I'm holding my hand like this. I wish I could prove it to you. Maybe if I go back, if I go like this, I wonder if y'all will be able to see. Okay, y'all will be able to see like this, kind of. So you'll be able to see yes and then no. Well, can you see it? I don't want to get too much in the pendulum, but I want to get into the read. But I'll just get back over here. I just feel like you really can't see. Okay. All right, so... well, that's probably a little bit better right there, right? Just like so you can get it. I'm sorry. I'm new at YouTube, but I got to be obedient to the Spirit. Okay, so now I want you to see what a no looks like. No is going to go this way because I distinctly asked for Gemini if I could read for Gemini. I don't know if I could read for Gemini ever because every time I ask if I could read for Gemini, it's always a no. So, Spirit, can I read for Gemini? Can I read for Gemini? Can I read for Gemini, Spirit? Can I read for Gemini? Oh my gosh. And I'm not moving it, guys. I promise you. Like, oh my gosh. I wish you could just see. Okay, so there is a mass awakening. And then I asked, do you prefer to be called Spirit? Because, real funny, real quick. My husband walked in. This is what they will never tell you, okay? So they will never tell you this. Oh my gosh, I forgot. This is so important. This was the reason why I had to call to do these 3. I didn't want to share y'all tarot card readings because I'm new. And I was like, people are going to be laughing at me and stuff. But hey, I've got to start. And the only way I start is to start doing the cards. So I'm just going to do past, present, and future. But this morning, my husband walked in and he was like, who are you talking to? And I was like, Spirit. And I was so happy to have the right word. Because if you're a person who somebody's ever walked in on you and they're like, who are you talking to? You are one of the collective, okay? You're not talking to yourself. You're not crazy. You are talking to Spirit. Spirit is talking back. You do hear things, okay? You're not nuts. They try to make you think you're nuts. Okay, you're not. But it felt so wonderful because the word Spirit, you know, before I'd be like, Jesus, you know, baby be in the back. Mama in the closet talking to Jesus, Daddy. She's in the closet talking to Jesus, you know, my prayer closet when I was religious. Yeah, or the Holy Spirit. Sometimes I've answered and said myself, you know, and then people are like, oh yeah, you're weird. You talk to yourself. Like, but Spirit, when you're free, you could just say Spirit. You know, no matter what you believe, Spirit is so universal. Breaking those bonds of religion right now. You know, just being open to the Spirit and open to all of the light workers that we can pull on. You know, Buddha, Jesus, Isis, Mercury. Oh my goodness, people I don't even know about. I just, so anyway, let's hurry up. Enough of me talking, but I wanted y'all to see that. Okay, so Taurus, pulling on your energy again. Pulling on your energy again, Taurus. Or if this is your first time looking in and you caught my video and you're part of the awakening, you're feeling your spiritual side come out and you want to embrace it. May 13th through June 21st. I'm going off the 13th sign chart because I am honoring Orphucus, which is that 13th sign. Taurus, the wandering bull. Yes, brokenhearted. Earth, you're an earth element with your ruling planet being Venus. Your strengths, again, you're reliable, you're practical, you're devoted, you're responsible, and you're stable. Your weaknesses are you're stubborn, possessive. Oh yeah, I remember you, possessive, and uncompromising. You like gardening, cooking, music, romance, high quality clothes, and you like working with your hands. What you got on, Taurus? Looking good with your high quality clothes. Okay. Dislikes is sudden changes, complications, insecurity of any kind, and synthetic fabrics. You don't like nothing fake. So I'm glad that y'all watch me and y'all liked me. I'm not fake. I'm going to give it to you real. That's why I'm going to give you the real reading as it goes. Okay. All right, Taurus. So we'll just get right into you. Again, I'm using this clear quartz for the crown chakra. This is the universal stone. It's used to set any intent, to open up that. And then the amethyst for my third eye. And then I'm going to go ahead and use this one for my throat chakra. Make sure all communications are open with you and I. You may understand me clearly and process it. Alrighty. So today, again, this is a teaching channel. We're going to go ahead and use this Palo Santo. I've been using the dragon's blood. But let's use Palo Santo. If you don't know what Palo Santo is, it cleanses grounds, purifies energies while raising your vibration in preparation for meditation. It can allow a deeper connection to the source for all creation. It enhances creativity and brings good fortune to those who are open to its magic. So I wanted to use the Palo Santo so we can really, because it said it raises the vibration. So since we're doing tarot, we'll go ahead and raise the vibration, right? We raise the vibration. So let me cleanse the cards. I already cleansed the crystals a minute ago, but I did not cleanse these cards. I'm gonna do an oracle card spread. Because we did the oracle cards last time, Taurus. And really, I was just going to keep you with oracle cards and try doing the tarot just on Pisces. But Spirit said do tarot. So I'm like, okay. So you guys must be very accepting people, non-judgmental. Because I know Pisces are. So they're like totally digging me. They're like, cool. You know, they're being very positive. They actually said I did a good job. There was one girl, she's been reading for a long time. And she said I did a good job. I was like, oh, really? Yeah, that was cool. Ah, yay! Okay. All right. So, yeah, that's the Palo Santo. Remember, again, Taurus, we always focus on the cup, not half empty. This representing our spiritual growth, our spiritual jewels in our crowns up in the heavens. We have all the riches and everything as well up there as we do on earth, on heaven, in the universe, as well as on earth. Of course, you like getting paid. You like to make it rain. Make it rain, right? Let me stop. Okay. So this represents that all the money is just right here at our fingertips. We don't need money. We have it. We have access to whatever we need. It's right here. We just need to tap into it. Okay. And then we're going to ask Spirit, please give me a good reading for Taurus. This is all Tauruses. Doesn't matter. Sun, moon, up there. I haven't got there yet. So it's just Taurus in general. I don't know if anybody's ever done this before, where you just showing your baby steps of getting into it. Because I wish I could watch somebody else when they were just doing it, so I wouldn't feel. But hey, either you watch me or you don't. You know, I'm Pisces. You mess with you or don't. Hey, I don't care. Because if you're not serving me, I'm quick to cut you off. I ain't got no problem. I got no problem. And I'm trying to learn this love, you know, just to not quick to cut people off and give chances and stuff. So I'm trying to get like you, Taurus, because you got your stuff together, looks like, by your sign. And what I get from your vibration. Okay. Past, present, and future for Taurus. Okay. Past, present, and future for Taurus, Spirit. Past, present, and future for Taurus. To ones who need to hear it the most. The message that they really need to hear for past, present, and future. Okay. Okay, my Pisces, the cards are just popping out left and right. Past, almost. Past, present, and future for Taurus. These cards, if I could show you real quick, I'm sorry, but this is letting you know. These cards are way littler than, you know. And I do, you know, if I get more into tarot and stuff. So far, I'm vibing it. But if I get into it, am I supposed to, I don't know, is it me? Am I letting them not fly? Oh, there's one. Past, present. Oh, past, present. Ooh. Okay, this is the first time I've done ever got the The devil card. I got the death card earlier. But they say it don't mean that. Not for me. But it was in a reading that I did for someone else. Oh my God. Oh, and future. And it's right side up. Okay. All right, Taurus. Let's see. I just knew it was going to be something with a bull on it. Because you're a bull. No, I'm joking. Okay, so what is it? So let me get the tablet because I am going to go in a Biddy Tarot. That's what's been helping me. There's a little paper, but I'm not I'm not doing that because I can't even barely. It's so vintage. It's like the wording. It's too much for my brain. I could probably figure it out, but Google is, you know, we all love Google. What does the devil card mean in tarot cards? Oh, no, I'm not supposed to be on YouTube. This is other signs. Okay. What does the devil card mean in tarot? What does the devil card mean in tarot? Okay. Again, I go to Biddy Tarot. And I'm just doing the whole meaning of the card right now. I'm not getting into the numbers of stuff and the wands and the swords. I'm going to break that down. There are different suits and stuff, and I'm going to break that down. I mean, I have broken it down, but as I get the card, I'm just going to get the card in general. And then once I got the cards kind of in my mind, kind of know what that card means, then I'll get into the numbers and the whatever. I'm just taking baby steps, y'all. I don't know how to do this. Okay, so upright, shadow self, attachment, addiction, restriction, and sexuality. Okay, so there may have been some addiction in your past. Your shadow self, attachment. The description of the devil card, and I'll let y'all look at it. It shows, the devil card shows bafflement or the horned goat of Mendes, a creature that is half man and half goat. Bafflement originally represented the balance between good and evil, male and female, and human and animal. However, more recently, this figure has linked the occult and has become a scapegoat for all things considered evil. The devil is winged vampire, bat, and animal sucks lifeblood out of prey, symbolic. What happens when you give your raw desires? This has, I'm sorry. I don't know, Jewish. A Jewish blessing later made famous by the film Star Trek is in his left hand, and he holds a lit torch. Okay, alrighty. At the foot of the devil stand a man and a woman, both naked and chained to the podium on which the devil sits. But look closer and you will notice the chains around their neck are loose and could be easily removed. Each has a small horn on their head, like the devil's sign, and are becoming increasingly like him the longer they stay here. Both have tails and further symbols and tendencies. Okay. Upright. So this represents your shadow or darker side and the negative forces that constrain you and hold you back from being the best version of yourself. You may be at the effect of negative habits, dependencies, behaviors, thoughts, or patterns, relationships, and addictions. So you had something evil or something bad in your past, either an addiction or a relationship that was not serving you. Pretty much. You found yourself trapped between short-term pleasure and you were receiving a long-term pain. Just as the lover card speaks to dually, the choice and choose, so does the devil. However, the devil, you are choosing a path of instant gratification, even at the expense of long-term effect. Yeah, like, you know, sold your soul over to the devil. Maybe some of you are devil worshipers out there. If you are, I don't even, you know, the devil, we appear bad, but at this point in the awakening, when we realize we've been reprogrammed, who knows what's good or bad. You know, I'm not into the devil or anything, but if you are, I'm not discriminating. You're welcome. Hopefully I'm uplifting you. I don't know. You're often others. You put others, these, to break free of the negative patterns, you need to acknowledge that they have over you. Acknowledge the hold that they have over you, the impact you're having in your life. For example, the first step of Alcoholic Anonymous is admission. We admit powerless. Oh, so this is kind of like really addiction almost. And it's time to bring these awarenesses or influence into the conscious awareness so you can take action to free yourself. Okay. This takes willpower. On the positive side, the devil can also show a powerful attachment between two people, such as mom and her newborn, or newborn romance still is honeymoon phase. Be careful. though, because with the Devil card, this healthy attachment can turn into an unhealthy codependent relationship. So maybe you're in a relationship and you need to get out and it's unhealthy. Taurus, that's what it's sounding like. Or some kind of addiction. Something in your past that was not healthy for you and you need to get out in your past. Hit that subscribe button if I'm right. Okay? Because I know I'm right. Because I'm with the spirit. Alrighty. There's probably more into that. Like I said, if you read tarot. But I'm just learning. So we're just getting the meaning of the card. Present. What does the Six of Pentacles card mean in tarot?
Here's the definition of present.
Sorry. What does the Six of Pentacles card mean in tarot? Okay. So this is for your present, Taurus. And this is just spirit. I can't alter this because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So I'm learning. Okay. Giving, receiving, sharing wealth, generosity, and charity. Upright. That's what it means. So just a quick description. Like, I'm not reading everything because I'd be here all day. Six of Pentacles description. So the Six of Pentacles shows a wealthy man dressed in a red robe, handing out coins to two beggars who kneel at his feet. In his left hand, he holds a balanced scale representing fairness and equality. This reflects a state of financial security and generosity, suggests that your generosity use your wealth and abundance for the benefit of others. But it also speaks to receiving generosity and the feeling of relief that accompanies much needed assistance. The Six of Pentacles card is giving and receiving. Sometimes you are giving on the giving end. Other times you are on the receiving end. And it's an ongoing cycle. This card serves as a reminder that the balance can change at any time. Even if you are surrounded by wealth, there will be times that you will be in need and support of others. So be gracious with your resources as you may need and support. Okay. So that's what the card is just pretty much it looks like. So upright, you may be like the wealthy man in this card. Of course, because you like to have nice clothes. Sharing your wealth and abundance with others. You have accumulated great wealth and are now in a position to offer financial assistance to those in need. You give generously through charitable donations. Okay, fundraising. And then you may be inclined to make a loan to someone on the premise that they will eventually pay you back once they are back on their feet. This is a loan built on trust and good faith, knowing, okay, so somebody's probably asking you for some money. On the other hand, you may be receiving other people's generosity. Okay, so this could be work way. You could be asking for a loan or somebody else could be for asking for a loan just to get back on their feet. Okay. Alrighty, so that's pretty much where that is right now. So overall, you're wealthy, you're good. Looks like you'd have been through a passive addiction, but you got over that, been shake free because right now you're in a giving state. And giving or receiving. Maybe you're in a loan. We're going to get into, I got us learn my numbers. So I'm going to be learning my numbers here on my channel. So please subscribe to my channel. We'll learn on numbers so that we can go back and see what the 6 actually means. And then we would go back and see, you know, these are pentacles. So what is the sign pentacle? I'm pretty sure that there's 3 or 4 different ways to read this, but this is just the card in general. So then your future is the Knight of Wands. And I think wands has something to do with like an earth sign. Or is it air? I don't know. We'll get there when we get there. This is beginner. If you're a beginner, follow along with me and we can learn together. If you've been in tarot and you just want to laugh at me, that's fine too. Okay. Oh my gosh. What is the Knight of Wands mean in tarot? Baby Tarot, Knight of Wands, card meaning. Okay, so we'll do the description and then what it kind of means. And I'm just kind of going through, you know, as I'm looking at it. I'm seeing that pentagon a couple times, that star. All right. I don't know. So energy, passion, inspired, action, adventure, impulsiveness. Okay. And you don't like impulsive things, so that'd be cool. So the description of the card is the Knight of Wands sits on a horse in full armor and wearing a yellow robe decorated with salamanders associated with the elements of fire, and a helmet with fury red plums flowing behind him. He holds a sprouting wand in his hand, which symbolizes his energy and enthusiasm for his mission. His horse rises up on his hind legs, poised and ready for action. Like all wand courts, the background is hot, dry, and barren without mounting, soaring in the distance. So he's in the desert on the horse, I guess. Okay, so upright, which everything was upright. Great. The page. No, I'm sorry. The page of wands, up knight of wands. Okay, so upright knight of wands. Why the type? While the page of wands marks the initial spark of a new idea, the knight of wands shows the actual pursuit of that idea. When this card appears in tarot reading, you are charged up with energy, passion, motivation, and enthusiasm. Yes, because it's the awakening, right? So this is coming in your future. If you listen to me and do the things that I'm saying, you're going to be awoke and you're going to be enthusiastic and positive and charged up with, and you'll channel energy through the inspired action. You have a clear vision about what you want to create and fueled your passion and inspired. See, you're the light. This card is a sign. This card is your sign for go for it. So if there's something that you've been wanting to go for, this sign is that in the future, you're good. Go for it. You are bold and courageous because you're the bull, and you're willing to venture into unknown territories to further your mission. You feel like you're going to take on the world. You're finna take on the world, and you're ready to go. Okay? Highly charismatic. Be mindful that the Knight of Wands can express himself in an act first, think later type in person. In your pursuit of action, you may be impulsive, impatient, expecting everything to be done yesterday. While you're bursting with energy, you have a tendency to rush into things. So consider, with little consideration of consequences for your action, you may have a clear plan of attack, hurting your chances of long-term success. If this resonates, find a way to focus your enthusiasm on activities that will move you closer to your goal. Yeah. So this is awesome. This is awesome. Okay. So like I said, if you read tarot, these are still the cards that I pulled for you via spirit. Because spirit's just, it has nothing to do with us, right? So why can't spirit work through me like he's working through you? I just got to learn what these mean and get them embedded into me. Just like with my oracle cards, I feel my bonding because I'm doing them more. So I was trying to learn all this before I even did it. And he's like, show this part. So, okay. So past, we have the devil card, addiction, some kind of bad love, something that you were in with somebody, but the chains were loose around their neck. So you really weren't in bonded. Now you're balancing, either you're loaning money or you're needing a loan just to get back up on your feet. You have an awesome idea that you need to birth. So I'm encouraging you to share your light. You know what I mean? Because like the Knight of Wands, you're taking off. You're going to be motivated. I mean, you're going to be setting forward. You're going to be right on top of it, but don't be too rushed. Because the card did warn, you know, you're going to be impulsive and you're not going to worry about the consequences later. You want to do this now, like yesterday. Just slow down and get in tune with your spirit and think about the consequences. So, yeah, past, death, Six of Pentacles, present, and the Knight of Wands, future. So, please thank you for watching. We're learning together if you don't know how to read tarot. And then if you do, these are your cards. Get your own readings for yourself. You know what these cards are and what spirit is telling you. I do thank you guys for so much. Again, remember, you're not weird. You're not crazy. You're not evil. You're powerful. You're the truth. You're the light. We're the collective. Bye, friends.